Hello, 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 my beautiful people. How are you doing? We back for another segment at Healing the Hood series. Okay. And this will be part three, um, the sacred whore. And we're gonna be discussing, I think this topic is thrown around loosely. Um, from Kim Kardashian to Amber Rose, you know, women like Little Kim, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Um, there's been a whole lot of misconstruing going on right now. The sacred hoe has been misconstrued. The divine feminine understanding her sexuality, power, sacral exchange of energy. Um, Women have something that no other creature on earth has. The yoni. It inhibits life, substance. It boosts one's confidence. It does a lot. It's a healing mechanism. The yoni is a powerful thing. So therefore, anyone that sits upon a yoni is very powerful if she knows who she is, which is the sacred whore. And I want to talk about the difference of selling pussy versus the sacred whore. So sip your tea, sip your wine, sip your water, sip your chlorophyll water, chlorophyll drops. Do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. I want you to come into my vehicle, sit down, put your seatbelt on because we're going into hyperspeed now. There's no stopping on the way. There's no questions. Just sit back and ride. As once a what I call gangster told me as I was growing up, just sit back and ride. Don't ask no questions. So, all right. So, we going to Big Mama house. Big Mama's grandma, auntie, the biggest elder, and she doesn't necessarily physically have to be bigger, but generally she is. But the madame, whoever you want to call, she's the glue to everything running smoothly. She's the runner of the house, right? She could be the wife, whoever she is. We just call her Big Mama, right? We go to her house because she always have all the kids over. She always makes sure we eat good. Even if it's not something that we want, she makes sure that it tastes good. She always makes sure that we loved, and she always makes sure that we are disciplined, meaning we understand that money don't grow on trees, right? So, as kids, we playing in Big Mama's house. It's time for lunch. She keeps saying, hold on, hold on. Y'all go outside and play. Okay. So we get distracted. It's been about 2 hours. But during them 2 hours, Big Mama friend come over, right? Now we all know we call him either Uncle Joe or we just call him Uncle because we know that's Big Mama friend. So shit, he friend of the family, He don't mean no harm. He ain't. So Big Mama has a friend. He come over. Now we know him grown up because we always see him over the house. We'll never see him stay the night. But we always see him at the house, at Big Mama house. He either fixing something, taking her somewhere, taking us somewhere, or fixing us something to eat. It's always something. He's always doing something for Big Mama, right? So as a child, you don't question. You having fun. You eating. You good. You provided for. When you celebrated Christmas, you got Christmas gifts. Even if your mama didn't get you Christmas gifts, Big Mama made sure that you got a gift. She made sure that you felt special, right? So this sacred whore understood the power of the Yanni, the power of the P. She understood that when you, as a mother, regardless if they're not your children or not, if you're a part of a family, it takes a village to raise a family, right? If you're part of this, you gotta feed, clothe, shelter, right? And ain't none of that free, right? But because you Big Mama, you know how to work around things. Even if you was Big Mama that worked, but generally Big Mama didn't work. This is where the hustlers come from, right? She birthed the hustlers. Because for real, she didn't work, right? She generally stayed at home to watch the younger ones who couldn't go to school for whoever. Cousin, sister, daughter, neighbor, friend. This generally what Big Mama household consists of. It was always busy, right? Someone's always going on. And when it wasn't going on, it was still a special time because it was nothing but peace and serenity and just comfort. Ugh, right? So, Big Mama friend, you always seen him, that's Uncle so and so. All right. So let me tell you little hoes who think you out there selling pussy. You know what I'm saying? Where you think you got that from? See, the difference between a sacred hoe, aka single mother, aka hustler on earth, is we have discretion. We learn how to be a lady about doing things. Even if you wasn't taught how to be a lady, you had to learn because that's what a man wants. He loves the fact that you talk so smoothly, that you got breasts, you got hips, you got some ass. That's what men like. They're physical, right? Regardless of what you look like, that's what a man like. So if you didn't think Big Mama was given a sacred exchange of energy to pay them bills, help your mama pay her bills, help you get clothes on your back, food on your table, how you think she got that if she was not working? Right? So, all you Jezebel spirits who lost their way in the spirit of Har, aka harlot, right? Y'all need to bow down. Like Nikki says, I'm saying in my Nikki voice, all you bitches is my sons, right? Bow down to the sacred whore. Because without us understanding our divinity, our femininity, you would not be here. Selling pussy is what some people refer to as prostitution, right? Prostitution in some states is legal, and they refer to that as either escorting or, aka brought the house, whole house. A Jezebel spirit, for one, fucks up the game for everyone. So there's always a duality. Again, as in my previous videos, something always stems from something. Nothing just happens, unless it did. But it still was for a reason. Or it just naturally occurred, right? But it still stemmed from something. A Jezebel spirit is someone who, what we say, fucks for free, lays on her back, a tramp stamp. You know what I'm saying? Cum bucket. Uh, a sex practitioner. But yet she's getting sex practice on her, right? And we all been there, don't get me wrong, especially if you thought you was in love with a boy. Like, oh my gosh, you done got gamed a couple times and just used for that thing in between your legs. So the Jezebel spirit is today formerly a slut, back then a tramp. But altogether, they are someone whose lowered nature is a bitch. So if a female dog is a bitch and a bitch eats anything, you know, sniffs other people's butts, that's in her nature. So a lower nature bitch is the divine feminine who doesn't understand who she is, which allows for a lot of sucker shit, aka Instagram models, outside of the ones that are getting paid for it. And it's not all about the money, but that broke away from random city girls showing they whole everything for nothing. You fucking up the game for bitches who actually doing this to get paid, right? And then it even furthermore fucks up the game for those who are providing a way for those that they love with what they got. Shout out to Tricks and the Players Club. Baby, you just gotta use what you got to get what you want. Shake what your mama gave, yeah. Hey, shake what your mama gave, yeah. Wait, for real, for real. So we blaming all of you weak-minded females that you've become so docile in your divinity that you lost your way. And you created sucker shit to where, you got a gorilla pimp. You know what I'm saying? And I don't too much know nothing about this because I wasn't in that creation of that word, but I definitely come from that cloth, so I understand it. And in my eyes, it's just an abusive nigga, right? So a pimp providing, implementing, moving pussy systematically. You can turn that to any type of acronym you want to, but a pimp essentially is a man who provided resources for the hoe. She the hustling off, right? And she hustling that Yanni. So he provided an environment where we get this money, we stack this money, and we use this money to get more money, right? And in doing that, bitch, because I'm protecting my asset, I ain't gonna let nothing happen. I'm serious about my money, so I ain't gonna let nothing happen to my money. So in turn, that means I'm gonna protect you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the hustlers, the in-betweens. Shit. So whatever happens, happens. Whatever is whatever. Whatever I get is what I get. Whatever you got is what you got. You know, what I come upon on is what I come upon on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fandango my way through my circumstances, good or bad. That's the hustler. You know what I'm saying? So, because of this Jezebel spirit that broke away from hierarchy of understanding the sacred Yanni, we got what we call today, and I'm gonna break it down for you. We got hood rats, we got ratchets, we got ghetto, we got hood, and we got street. So let's go back to the hood rat. The hood rat was invented when that tramp lowered her energy even more and started spreading it in the community. And what I'm saying she's spreading is her legs east to west. Okay? She was community pussy. She was giving this pussy away for free at a drop of a dime. This is where she gave birth to the hoes who will fuck for a blunt and a drink. That's where the hood rat come from. So lowered in nature, she is just down for the ride. She's just down for whatever. I don't even care if I don't get nothing out of it. I just want the experience. I'm just gonna do it. Just to be doing it. You know, like AKA a girl having sex with a gang member. And he just so happens to be a blue rag. Because he say cuz, she say cuz. He say Trey, she say Trey. He say that's on the hood, she say that's on the hood. To where I even think I heard a song where a nigga was like, I was giving her the dick so good that she said cuz or some shit. I don't even know. But anyways, that's the hood rat. So a ratchet is even lower than that. A ratchet is like a mixture of a ghetto and a hood bitch, right? So ratchetness, ratchet tendencies, it's a tendency or just a straight ratchet bitch, right? Female, nigga, it could just your tendencies, period. Ratchet. It's so low that you don't even care to be embarrassed. You don't even care to be ashamed. You don't even care about nothing, right? That's ratchet. So ghetto is, again, that's kind of like ratchet. You know, this is my circumstances. Oh well. And what? They don't care to change nothing about it. They're just accepting it. They're 100% complacent. They accepted complacency as their life. So then you got the hood. So the hood is a mixture of a street and a ghetto mug, right? So a hood mug is someone who is born in harsh circumstances. However, they choose their vices, they choose who they hang around, they choose how they want to be, but still embrace their surroundings. Some never make it out the hood. Some get out the hood, but the hood never gets out of them. Because it will always be for us. Because it's an environment that you grew up around. So it was a survival of the fittest. So basically, it was like field day or track meet. Anything that you got a prize for afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You run the race, you got a reward for it. Being hood is like shit. I made it out of whatever circumstances, and that could just be for that day. It ain't necessarily got to be like I made it out the hood, with the Jefferson's ass niggas. No, it could just be for that day. Like, fuck, I was able to eat something today. My mama didn't smoke crack today, or something. The circumstances were harsh, but you made light out of it. There you go. There you go. All shade to the spirit. You know what I'm saying? You made light out of your harsh circumstances. And that's why naturally Every motherfucker that came out of the hood is funny. I don't care. I do not care what hood you from, whether you're from Bukistan, Jamaica, Espanola, Haiti, Cuba, whatever you want to call it, New York, Kansas City, Denver. Your hood, your average hood motherfucker is funny because being in hard circumstances can hurt. It don't feel good, first of all. So, like, and if you constantly dealing with hurt, like shit, that's where gave birth to roasting. You know, shit, let's make light of this shit. All right, nigga. You owe dirty shoestrings, shoes from your daddy's graduation ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, I work hand me downs. Okay, yeah, nigga, and so what? That's why your sister got a baby at 12. Little nigga babysitting your niece ass nigga. Okay. You know, you just, and it's natural. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just bagging out of nowhere. Now shit is natural. It was funny, wasn't it? You know, so just natural. A hood motherfucker makes light of their situation because it's a harsh environment that they live in, right? AKA like the ghetto motherfucker. They're in harsh um, predicaments, but they don't care. They're accepting that, and the ratchet motherfucker fully embraces that. Don't want nothing better. Don't care to want nothing better. Bitch, is whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then, for me, this is where the OGs run in at. Your street man or woman, bitch or nigga, whatever you want to call it. And we gonna break down where everybody keep thinking, you know, being called a female dog is a bad thing. So and this is where this comes from, a street motherfucker. Now this to me is the best motherfucker, but also the worst. Because they literally get to see how life moves, how it moves, without you putting your own twist to it. And they have to operate as they see fit. That's why street niggas always on the go. Like shit is constantly changing. Cause so like say, you know, you hustling in them white girls. Your clientele is just not niggas that look like you. Your clientele might not even be niggas that got money like you. They might not even be in the same tax bracket as some will call it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to adapt to that. You talking street, talking hood, talking gang affiliated is not going to work for a blue white collar mug who's trying to buy what you got but doesn't have time for the nonsense. Doesn't have time for you trying to game them. They want what they want and they're going to pay you for what they want. And it's going to be a little over. Or they're going to pay you for the big thing. So you ain't got to keep coming back. So obviously you want this. They strategic. They ain't got time. They're a stickler. You know, time is money. They all about their money. And low key, they don't even want no one in their circle or social environment knowing that they're associated with you. So they're keeping us on the hush hush low low. You know what I'm saying? In and motherfucking out. Period. So for me, the street man or woman has all the game. Because they could fadingo with the hood niggas. AKA them is like where your gangbangers come from. Your hustlers. They could fadingo with the ghetto motherfuckers because that's where your gangbangers come from because that's majority where their houses are. You know, they mama's the ghetto one. That's why they the hood street gang nigga. He could operate with the ratchets because when you in the streets, you're dealing with the lowest of the lows. Motherfucker try to buy something from you and got counterfeit money. Motherfucker that's trying to buy something from got fake shit. So they dealing with, I mean, the nitty gritty. So when it comes to lower energy motherfuckers, they can adapt to the ratchet bitch. Fuck you real good. You know what I'm saying? Say nice things in your ear. You know, all of that. And then for the hood rats, they really love them because that's where it gives birth to the setup bitches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch. Lay on your back. You like to fuck a lot. Go ahead and fuck this nigga. And then when he get there, tell me when he there so we can come. You know what I'm saying? So the street nigga over trumps the hood rat, the ratchet bitch, the ghetto motherfucker, and the hood motherfucker because they're all in one. That's why, low key, you gotta be careful dealing with a street motherfucker because they know how they're versatile. They know how to deal with niggas that got money. And then for those when we talk about white collar, that's not a blue collar tax bracket. White collar, we talking about millionaires and up. You know, I mean money. And then those who are dealing with them, we're talking about weight. Like not no pound houses. You know what I'm saying? Like like it's a bundle. 10 bricks or more or whatever, whatever, whatever. But, you know, so he understand like, you know, wealth. Where time is exactly money. And if you fuck up my time, nigga, you're over. AKA cartel. I know someone right now who is excommunicado because he was fucking with the cartel. You know what I'm saying? And that's and in reality that's just a spiritual motherfucker dealing with truth. Standing on my principles. Nah, just cause you wanna play like we in this culture right now, now I'm gonna do a video on that. Play. Y'all play too much. Y'all in this culture where you wanna be harassing journalists, you know, question motherfuckers, play jokes and stunts on motherfuckers that do not play. Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm recording you, nigga. You think I give a fuck about that camera? And matter of fact, I want you to record this shit so when I do pop your ass, and I'm still gonna go to jail for it whenever they catch me. I'm not turning myself in. So when I do put your ass in the ethers, and you know I gotta go through the recessions of trials and all that bullshit, they can see that I was provoked. God damn it, they can straight up see like how I was minding my own goddamn business, and this individual didn't approach me with that bullshit. They will still be alive. Period. Right? So that cuts into where that saying is, we cut from the same cloth, or not of the same drawer. We built from the same knife, but not of the same cloth. Like, so, and it goes into those categories is what I'm talking about. Pimp hoes and hustlers. They say I'm cut from the same cloth, of pimp hoes and hustlers. And I say that all the time, especially when I meet a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? And, just to put that out there, buyers beware ass nigga, put my disclaimer up. Like, once I start seeing some bullshit, because, oh, all right, so this is, again, that versatileness about a street motherfucker. I'm a street, um, I'm a street bitch, you know what I'm saying? So, when we say, we cut from the same cloth for pimp hoes and hustlers, it's a buyer's beware. I'm giving you a warning. Like, okay, I see you, nigga. I see you, baby girl. I see what you up to. It's all familiar, all too familiar, and I know how to deal with this. I've been dealing with this since I was 9. Been dealing with this since I was 5. Been dealing with this since I was 3. You know what I'm and I'm speaking on my behalf. Like, those are real ages that I had to, dealt with some things like, fuck bitch, you not know I'm a fucking child. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, but a lot of people don't understand that. So now let's talk about, that word bitch and nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga is an acronym, but it also came from the Nagas, or, Nagis, or the king, or whatever the fuck, But we use it as a term of endearment because it was turned against us and used as, bigotry, as racist slurs and shit like that to make us feel bad for who we are because these niggas couldn't say it phonetically. You know what I'm saying? Um, and they couldn't say it, but it's a term of endearment. And any street motherfucker, I don't care, male or female, being called a bitch will not offend you if it's in the right context. You know what I'm saying? What again? That goes back to what they say. It's not what you say; it's how you say it, motherfucker. Bitch, watch how you talking to me. Lower your motherfucking hands. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Why is your hands? What's that? We talking? Why is your hands moving? Why is your hands reaching? What's up? Because we could reach. So that's another thing about play, and I'm going into that because that suckiness that these Jezebel spirit hoes gave birth to, y'all gave birth to these play ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the rule is, if you pull it out, you must use it or be prepared to it to be used on you. Period. Point in the blank. So now we got all these motherfuckers playing, and then when it comes down to play, they not ready to die or kill somebody. Like, no, buddy. That's not how that goes. That's not what play means. And this is not fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why when we grew up in the hood, we slap blocks. Like, everybody had to know how to fight, bitches included. And when I say bitches from me coming from the street, I'm just referring to the females. Has nothing to do with talking about a Jezebel bitch not knowing herself. Like, she's disgusting. She thinks she knows everything, and she's spreading diseases, physically and metaphorically. You know what I'm saying? Just like a dick. You're being an asshole. You're being cunning for what? For what? It pleasures you to hurt other people. You're sadistic. Crazy, right? But anyways, giving away to these niggas that play. Like, when it's time to lay down, these niggas don't want to get down. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to get down, but they don't want to lay down. Like, no, nigga, there's always there's always a bigger motherfucker over you. And that's why in the hood, or should I say in the street, I want the bigger motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I used to grow up fighting bitches, bitch, I want that biggest one. To show y'all, bitch, I'm going to beat the biggest one in you. And then I won't even have to fight y'all hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because I done beat the biggest one. So what the fuck? Y'all just want to just keep getting beat up. But anyways, that goes back to everybody in the hood had to learn how to fight. And those that didn't, they went the domicile road. And it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to understand who we are and understand where you came from and what cloth are you in and what category you fit into, because I got people who became domicile but came from the same cloth of pimp, hoes, and hustlers. Their mom was a crackhead. Their daddy was a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Shit. My mom was a functioning crackhead. That's what we call a smoker. My dad was a pimp. Like, real. She was one of his hoes. Like, and she wasn't even the bottom bitch. My sister's mom was the bottom bitch, the main bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, for all y'all who don't understand how we grew in the projects, and out here we ain't even got projects, so I really feel sorry for motherfuckers who still have them and still grew up in there, as they call them, the Jets. You know what I'm saying? They put all different walks of life in one environment, was like, figure it out. And those that figure it out became the OGs. And again, became the gangsters, meaning regardless of your circumstances, you did not fucking fold. Period. That's it. That's all that means. Has nothing to mean that you could tote a gun, nigga, because it's hard to take a life, my nigga. It is hard. And when I'm saying, and for niggas who get blood drunk, once they kill, you cannot stop, aka hard. That shit hard. It's nothing to play with. Niggas is playing out here, and they not really ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So again, we gonna make this short. Again, all you Jezebel spirits, you fucked up the game for the sacred whore. For those who are providing a way based on the sacred exchange of energy versus just fucking into where, and that's why men don't have to work for nothing, because the you Jezebel spirit ass bitches, you giving everything for free. So now what does he have to work for? And I feel you, as a man, you shouldn't. Now that you don't have to. But if you're a real man, you will. And that's what separates you. You know what I'm saying? So all you women who don't know what a man is, he gonna work for it. Cause he already know his worth. And he's not gonna just give it for free. He don't want you to get it for free, bitch. He wanna know what you bringing to the table. Not just no fat ass pussy, no juicy ass pussy, no mulatto straight Hindu ass hair type motherfuckers. Cause y'all praise, and that's what. And the reason why I say that is because not like mulatto, the actual mulatto bitch is not a pretty girl, or not that what's the new bitch who looks like Annie, not that y'all not some pretty mulatto girls, but y'all gotta realize you are stereotypically the ideal fit for a lost man who has lost his way, which is a hood rat ass nigga, a ratchet nigga, ghetto nigga, street nigga, hood nigga, all of that. Men who lost their way. And a man or woman didn't lose their way, they became OGs. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I've been there, done that. Again, we're going to go back to the big mama. When you came to your auntie house, when you came to your grandma house, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, damn, she ain't never got nothing to eat. Nothing that you want, right? But then she always got a meal cooked. She all, something always get happening. Come on down, she ain't got no job. Bitch, that was the biggest hoe of all. Praise, y'all get down, kiss these feet. You know what I'm saying? So before we get off of here, that goes into the streetwalker and the net. You know what I'm saying? Them is two different bitches. You know what I'm saying? A net bitch can never be a streetwalker. And for me, as a streetwalker, I can never be a net. Streetwalking was like, say, I'm a hustler on earth, so I'm going to go get it. Right? I don't think a male can just put on some sexy clothes and walk down the street and get paid for it. Like, real talk. So understand who that is. So a streetwalker, for those who had to, like, say, in my instance, all the shelters were full. I done used all my tax money on hotels. What am I supposed to do? Even if, when I had the jobs, which I had to quit, but even if I had the jobs, I had to wait a whole week or two until I got paid. Nigga, I need to eat today, right now. My baby needs diapers right now. My baby needs food right now. My baby needs somewhere warm to sleep right now. What are you going to do? So that's what turned me into a streetwalker, I'm not a prostitute who's seeking to get high and selling my pussy. No, I'm out here understanding my sacred exchange of energy to provide for my children. Meaning I'm doing magic, bitch. So for all you hoes out here who want to sell pussy just to be selling pussy, you want to take a slut walk, you want to just sell pussy just because you're an idiot and you're fucking up the game for everybody, just like a bitch who fuck for $40 knowing the game is 2 and above. And that's just a general standard. So don't you overstandard assholes come over here. $2, $200, that's it. Bitch, you can never be a streetwalker either. Dumb motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about, the net. Any bitch can get glorified and wait on a nigga to come give them money, bitch. I'm not waiting on a motherfucking thing. I'm going out there and get it. Hey, Pink, who is it? Filthy Rich and Pinky. Hey, don't pump your brakes, bitch. Break your pump. I'm gone. March, left, right, left. Oh, here we go. Right, left, left. Oh, turn about, turn, circle, up. What? Out here. So don't knock what you don't know. If you don't understand the street life, shut the fuck up. All you boule, Kevin Samuel motherfuckers. What the fuck is a high value man? A high value man to me is a gangster. To me, that man that stands within truth. He's honorable. He stands on principle. He has integrity with or without someone present. The fuck? Y'all worried about a facade, a system that was created. Money was created, you dumb motherfuckers. Before money, it was gold and shit, right? And if you wasn't part of a certain family, bitch, you wasn't getting nothing. So what the fuck? Cut all that bullshit out. Y'all don't let the Anglo-Saxon fuck up y'all mind. Let's go back to the street. Let's go back to reality. Let's go back to how it is. Truth ain't never got to be explained yet validated, okay? So we're gonna cut this short. So Ashe to all y'all. We're gonna keep it together. We ain't gonna separate. We gotta keep this shit together. Peace, true. Ashe.